So I just got to update that the cams are on the way. What I'm gonna start doing is basically just disassembling everything I need on this side. Everything's got to come off. So let's just get started with that, and we will wait until the cams get in, but there's a lot of stuff that's got to happen before that, and so let's just get started. Got that part cut. Now you'll see what's going on. Alright, so I was sitting here thinking about how I can make this pipe into a 2-into-1, you know, with eliminating the crossover, but I don't want to make it permanent just yet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bolt here, and it's going to go on the inside. It's going to go in here like this, okay? And then you'll see, I'm trying to reach for it really quick. And it's got a big old washer in there. Now I'm gonna block that off. I mean, that's gonna go in there tight, right? And then I got this smaller washer. It fits just inside the diameter of this pipe. I mean, it's barely nothing, but the inside washer is gonna seal. But in here, that's where this one's gonna sit, okay? So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this washer, cut it into 3 pieces, and I'm going to weld 3 little stops in here. 1, 2, 3. That way I can set this one in right in there just like that. Okay. We'll tack it in there really good, weld it up. So that'll be okay, you know. So if I take it out, it's still pretty free flowing. And let's just see how that works. That way I can slip this back into the collector on the other side. But let's just see that. But like I said, this will make it totally reversible. You'll never know any difference, and that'll give us the opportunity to try a 2-into-1 without actually making it a 2-into-1 permanently. And look what we got. Let's make sure we got the right stuff. Hey, isn't that a song? S&S, baby. It's here, it's here. Let's get this box. Ooh-wee. These instructions: engine lube assembly, More engine lube. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's make sure we got the right one. Okay. Cam plate. And there's supposed to be a little O right here for oil cool, so we got the right parts. M8 gasket, new lifters, tappet cuffs, the better ones, some bolts, new bolts, black quickie push rods, and the heart of this little power plant here, the 475C S&S cams. Put this back up and get back to work. Alright, so check it out. This is the part I was telling you. Well, 3 little tabs in there, so it still leaves it open. This piece will sit right in there, you know, and then we lock it in place, and then that pretty much will seal it. We just finished decatting the exhaust, and I also found a way to plug the crossover, so we got that done. You know, that'll kind of simulate the 2-in-1 that we're looking for. Now we're going to work on opening up the cam chest, or the cam cover, taking that off and doing all this stuff, and then we'll go from there. And then I think for today I'm just going to stop once I get that opened, and because I got to get ready to go somewhere else tonight, go have some dinner. And then tomorrow we will button it up, I believe. It's definitely not happening today, so let's just go ahead and start getting this worked up, all right? Well, it's like it's 5:40 in the morning. Couldn't sleep. I've been up since like 4:30. I just figured, let me come on out. Let's get some work done. Let's get started. So the next thing we're going to work on now is powder coating the tappet covers. Let's get started on that powder coat job, and I'll show you what all that encompasses. This is just a regular house oven I bought. Let me point out some very important things to know about powder coating at home. First thing to remember, you're not going to get it right on the first time. Buy quality powder. This particular powder is going to need to be cured at 380 degrees at 15 minutes. And I'll show you what we got going on. Now let me show you the actual powder gun that I'm using. Now this is the Harbor Freight powder gun. I don't remember how much it cost, to be honest with you, but I bought it at Harbor Freight. And you put your, this is my paint, my gloss paint. I got a G on it for gloss. That goes attached right here. But when you're shooting with this, your PSI has got to be under 20 PSI. Now this does have a little charge here. It creates a static charge to the part, and then that's what makes the powder clean. One thing to remember, Never, never, never use your home oven for this, okay? So just get a good coat on there. Make sure you don't see any bare metal. Okay, so that one looks pretty good. So we'll leave that one alone. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, alright, just moving to the oven. I'm going to bake them, I'm going to say 18 minutes, and then we're good. We had a very successful powder coat, but take a look. They're practically flawless. Went from chrome to black. But it is time to now take this off. Alright guys, I'm just reflashing it right now for the SNS 475C cams. This will just be the first startup. This isn't going to be the official sound bite on it because I'm going to do that to compare with the one before. So